Go CB, go CB, go CB, go CB, go CB.
What's up, YouTube? Today we are doing traps and shoulders. I started this workout today with high rows, which is actually a back exercise, but traps are part of the back, so this is a good way to really hit traps. Right there, you want to squeeze right there. Hold it a little bit longer than what I'm doing, but if you squeeze at that bottom part, you'll really feel it in the traps, and you'll start to see your traps develop a lot faster. I do a lot of high rep range because, in my opinion, it helps develop the muscle faster. Now, if you want bigger muscles, you want to increase the weight. But muscle development really comes from the reps that you do. So keep in mind, high rep range with great form will help you develop your muscle. To get bigger muscle, you want to increase the weight and do as many reps as you possibly can. If that makes sense. The second exercise that I did here are simply called rows, which is another back exercise. But if you squeeze it at the top right there, you can really feel it in your traps. That's why I do these. Bodybuilding is somewhat based off genetics, and everybody's a little bit different. I just happen to be blessed with great traps when I really work them. That Stone Cold or that Goldberg type trap look just like comes natural to me, so therefore I work them. Here I'm doing wide lateral raises, and I added T lateral raises, which I don't know if it's actual exercise, but it's like inside outside movement that actually hits your shoulders. So that's why I do the Y and the T. Here's the Y part of it, and then the T, which looks like you're doing a T. These really hit your shoulders. You don't need a lot of weight on these. I mean, I'm only using 25-pound dumbbells, and it's heavy, so, because I guess gravity is against you on this, it doesn't take a lot to really be effective as far as weight when doing this exercise, so keep that in mind. Here are probably one of my favorite supersets that I like to do. This is simply lateral raises, dumbbell lateral raises, supersetted with the Arnold press. I did 3 sets of 10 to 20 reps on these, and you want to superset with the Arnold press. And literally at the top, squeeze those traps right there. This will help develop traps very quickly, as well as hit your shoulders to give you a wider look. As well as the Arnold press, that twisting motion seems to really work the shoulder from what I've seen. So that's why I kind of superset them together. So like I said, go as heavy as you can go to get your reps. And as you get to the point where you can do 15 to 20 pretty easy, increase the weight, and naturally you'll develop bigger muscle, as well as your muscles won't be as fatigued, because my workouts pretty much consist of high rep range. So you have a lot of endurance that you develop when you do a lot of high reps, and it simply kind of goes with it. As you get to the point where the reps are easier to do, increase the weight to make them harder again, to build back up, and that's how you really develop muscle as well as definition. So here, I believe it's my 3rd set or so. Really hitting these, and I'm the kind of weightlifter when I'm lifting, as I warm up, I could kind of compute in my mind what I can do, like as far as what's my next weight. Here, I think I was just going up by 10. So the next set I would add 10 pounds to it and do it like that. In my mind, I kind of know if I can get the rep range I'm looking for just by doing this for so long. Here are upright rows and barbell shrug supersets that I do. These really hit your traps. I mean, you don't really have to go super heavy on these, you know. I try to use 45 because I can really feel it. I stayed at 45 for all 3 sets. But if you can't do 45s, you know, drop it down to maybe you can only do 10s, 25s, you know. But focus on form here, and at the top, squeeze those traps. This will really hit your traps. I put the shrugs in there just because it's a similar muscle movement as far as working the same type muscle. So I just added a superset to kind of make it a little bit more difficult. But shrugs, it's a little light for me, so after I did these, I actually did heavier shrug workout along with it, because shoulder shrugs really hit traps too. You know, they'll hit your shoulders, you can kind of see, but when you squeeze at the top, you can really feel it in the trap. So here's where I add the weight to it to make it more difficult. But you know, you want to squeeze at the top, hold it as long as you can. And I mean, these will really hit your traps, hit your shoulders, and help with trap and shoulder development. This is the deltoid raise machine. I did 3 sets between 10 and 20. These more focus on your deltoids. So it'll help with I call all these type exercises like auxiliary work. You know, the machines are specific for that particular area that you're working on. And it's not actually dumbbell, barbell weight. So it's more focused on giving you the opportunity to have great form as far as working on that particular area. Here's L5. Back exercise, but like I said, traps are part of the back, so that's what I do. Squeeze it in the back part. Do high rep range because it starts developing that cut up tight look. Never hesitate to increase the weight to make it more difficult. Maximizing where you're at with weight, get your reps, and pushing yourself to be able to get the reps that you're trying to get as you increase the weight. Here, superset with rope face pulls, lateral raises, front and lateral raises. Together is kind of how I end the workout. Squeeze at the top. Like I call this auxiliary work. So after you've lifted heavy, and you still may have some energy left, don't hesitate to go hit the cable and get some more work in. It'll help tighten up your workout. Get more reps in, develop that endurance. So when you do go heavier, you have more energy to go longer with the next workout. That's all it's about, really, is building endurance with the muscle groups you're working. Knowing when to increase the weight and pushing y'all learn. That's how you learn where you're at. Next time you may get that extra rest. Especially with proper technique, proper rest. You start being able to compute in your mind where you're at, how many reps I can get at what weight. Constantly, especially when you live by yourself, you have to be your own personal trainer. To really be effective, you have to push yourself. There's nobody there really pushing you, so in your mind, maximize the time you put in.